Oh my god. Hi. Hello. Okay. Starting. Okay. First of all, first thing. I'm really sick. I'm super sick right now. Should I drink some water? Yeah, that's good. I'm I'm really sick. Who's shooting things right now? This is really not going how I wanted it to. Okay. Look at my cat. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god, it's been 1 minute and I haven't started. Hello. Oh my god. Hi. Hi guys. I'm Effie. I'm 20 years old and this is my first YouTube video. I'm super sick, so that's why my voice sounds a little annoying. It's always going to sound a little annoying, but that's just who I am. Oh my god. Also, I'm recording this on my laptop, so that's why the quality is really bad. But I don't have any space on my phone, so we're doing it like this. Anyways, if you clicked on this video, you probably wanna actually get into it. So this video is about journaling. Okay, journaling. Writing things on paper. Things that go on your mind. You put them on paper. Yeah, I love doing that. And I've never made a YouTube. Well, I made YouTube videos when I was a little kid, but I've never actually made a YouTube video. I did some notes on my new journal. It's not fully decorated yet, but it's my journal. I made some notes on what I want to talk about in this first video. So I'm gonna start a little bit with this. If you want to skip this part and get into the whole journaling thing, you can skip it. I don't mind. This is just about myself. Okay. Again, Effie, 20 years old, turning 21 in April. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. I don't think I'm ready for that. But turning 21 in April. My God. Okay, so I want to talk a little bit about why I'm starting a YouTube channel. Okay, first of all, oh my God. The lighting is really bad. Oh my God, hi. Okay, so I want to start a YouTube channel because first of all, I just really like talking. I talk a lot. I love talking. I just like expressing everything that's going on in my brain. I just love putting it out into the world. I love doing that. Second of all, I've watched YouTube ever since I was a little kid. I had unsupervised access to YouTube, which that probably affected how I am right now. But, it gives character. It does give a little bit of character. But yeah, and ever since I was a little kid, I wanted to do a YouTube channel. Why? Because I watched everybody post their lives and post what they thought and post funny videos, and I was just like, I want to do that too. So I did videos with my friends. We didn't post them anywhere. Sometimes we did, but then our moms got mad at us because they were like, "You're too young to have a YouTube channel." So we we stopped doing that. We just made videos for ourselves. But I really want to start a YouTube channel this year. It's actually the 2nd of January because I was really sick. I was gonna be like, oh my God, first day of the year, first video. No, it's the 2nd, and I'm probably only going to post this later on. But I was just really sick, so I slept all day. I wrote also, but I basically just slept, which is good. Sometimes you have to take care of yourself. But yeah, I've wanted to make a YouTube channel for so long, so I kind of, oh my God, I kind of started out with TikTok videos. Again, I just love talking. I love talking. So TikTok only lets you have like 10 minutes of video. So I would be like part 1, part 2, part 3, and then it just got a little bit like old. Plus, I don't know. I don't think TikTok is really for me. I don't know. I like making outfit videos. Do you want to see my outfit? This is my outfit. This really big, and this is my grandma's. I'm not Christian, by the way. This is my grandma's. That's my outfit. Okay, how do I actually start the video? Okay, I want to talk about journaling. Wait, I didn't finish why I want a YouTube channel. Why do I want to have a YouTube channel? First of all, yeah, talking. Talking is really nice. I've talked about that. I love talking. And I love expressing myself. And for a really long time, I was just really scared of expressing myself because I got bullied a lot when I was a kid. But now I kind of just don't care. I just don't care. Like, I've met really cool people this year, like last year. I have my best friends. I'm kind of figuring out who I am, what I like. And I feel like I'm finally ready to really put myself out there. And I think YouTube channel is a good way to do that because sometimes I do video diaries on my computer. I just never post them anywhere. And I probably won't. But there's things I do want to put out there. And one of them is the topic of this video, which is journaling and why I think journaling is so fun. Okay, I'm gonna explain a little bit why I started journaling. So, I didn't really have people to talk to when I was a kid. I really loved books, so I loved words, and I didn't know how to express my emotions through talking. So I just started writing on those like princess diaries. I would just write on them. I'm really sad that I don't have them anymore because when I moved, everything got lost. But I loved writing things when I was a kid. I would write like, this is my friend because she plays with me and we spend we spend recess together, and that's what I would like write. But then as I got older, I started actually losing friends, and I spent some time being really lonely. And so all I had was YouTube. I watched a lot of YouTube. I had books. I read a lot of books. I like books. And I started journaling. And that really helped me kind of start figuring out who I am. And I've gone through lots of different types of journaling. I always loved writing little things, like what I was thinking, how I felt about certain things. But it took me a really long time to really keep a journal, keep a diary type thing. I don't know if it's a diary or what it's called. It's a journal. It's a book with things that I write on it. And it was a really easy way to gather my thoughts. Plus, it looked great. Well, mine doesn't look very pretty because my handwriting isn't the best. But I just liked bringing a notebook with me everywhere and writing what I thought. It really helped me process everything that was going on in my life. It really helped me also with therapy because when I would go to therapy, sometimes I would be like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be talking about. And they would ask me things that I wouldn't know. So when I started writing things down, then I would go and I would be like, I thought about this topic a lot this week and I wrote a lot about it and I want to talk about it now so I can get someone's opinion on it. It's also a great way of keeping memories if you want to be a little kitty patootie about things. It's a great way to keep memories, and I have a lot of memories in my journals. And again, done lots of different types of journaling. So I kind of started a little bit young, and I would just write things. But then I stopped writing. Uh, Basically, someone's mowing the lawn. Every time I start talking or recording something, it gets really noisy. Should I close my window? Yeah. Well, yeah. For some reason, then I just stopped because I felt really embarrassed about the fact that I had like a journal. People were like, "That's embarrassing," and at the time, I cared a lot about like what other people thought of me. And then one day, I just thought, "Why do I care? I'm just gonna have a journal." And then it wasn't really a journal. It was more like an organization thingy where I kept like little post-its with pieces of things that I thought. So I would just be like, okay, this is my month, and I have to do this and this and this and that. And I would just organize my things on paper. And then I got a new journal. So wait, let's recap this a little bit. I'm very confusing when I talk. This journal wasn't just like organization, like I really put my self-expression into it. I decorated it a lot. I made like little drawings. I chose colors for certain things, and yeah. So that was more like organizational journaling, what a lot of people call bullet journaling. Well, this is also bullet journal, but I did actual bullet journaling, just my month, then my weeks, kind of started indulging in that, and a little bit of like paper and pen and a little time of the week where I would do that. Like that was really good for me. But then I felt this overwhelming urge of just, I have to write what I'm thinking about. I have to write things. And so I got a little orange book. That's right, it's there. I got a little orange book, and I started printing out pictures on Pinterest. And I would just put them on paper and make a very, very pretty page. And then talk about something that sometimes didn't have anything to do with the pictures. I just liked the fact that it looked pretty and that I had somewhere to write on. And that was really my first journal. It's like this really big, bulky journal because it has so much stuff just on it. I would just make a bunch of collages, like collages. I would just make a bunch of collages and that I would write, and that's really how I kind of started journaling. And then that that journal ended, and I bought a new one. And I started again with the collages, but then I started putting my own pictures in it, and then I kind of stopped putting pictures in it, and I would just write, and then I would like use it to sketch, and it just became a big mess of everything that was going on in my head. And I just kept doing that for a while, except for one journal it had lines, so I basically never like put pictures on it, or I very rarely drew on it. And then it was around my first year of uni that I really started journaling like almost every day. And then when I lost my friends in my second year of university, well, not all my friends, but I lost like my group of university friends, I would be alone a lot. I would just be alone at uni, and I had nothing to do, so I would just pick up my notebook and just start writing. And that's how I filled out a lot of journals in the space of 1 year. Like 2024 for me was the year of journaling. I would journal about anything and everything. And it was really good for me because it was sort of like a company. Like my journal was my friend, was my company. And that's kind of like why I started journaling and why I kept journaling. And those are a little bit like the types of journaling I have done, like organizational journaling, collage journaling, sketchbook, those types of things. And I just love journaling. That's why I love it. You got so many types of things you can do with just like a notebook. It's literally just a notebook, and you can do whatever you want with it. You can put your thoughts into it. You can plan things out. You can put memories, you can print pictures, you can make drawings, you can make collages, you can do whatever you want. It's your journal. You can. A lot of people ask me like, how do you journal? How do you start journaling? And I'm like, literally just get a notebook and start writing whatever you want. If you want, just print pictures on. But you don't want to write anything, just put pictures on it. There's no recipe. Like it's kind of like when you start cooking. You think you have to like follow these recipes, but really you can just think, well, I like chicken and I also like pasta. So I'm gonna make chicken and I'm gonna make pasta and I'm gonna put them together. And then you start kind of learning how to cook and you start thinking, well, I like spicy food. So I'm gonna put a little bit of spices on my chicken. And the recipe just starts evolving and evolving and evolving. And that's kind of what journaling is. You have a bunch of ingredients that you may like or not like, and you can just experiment with them. You just experiment. Doesn't matter how it's gonna turn out. What matters is that you're doing it. You're doing it for yourself. You're doing it because you like it. And that's a way to get to know yourself. And I think that's really beautiful. So, why do I want to journal even more this year? Well, as I said, 2024 was the year of journaling for me. I just journaled all the time. But a lot of that was because I felt lonely. A lot of that was just because I felt lonely. And towards the end of the year, it was less about being lonely and more about getting to know myself, getting to know my brain, getting to know my heart, getting to know my intentions, my morals, my beliefs. I also started writing a book. I don't know when that's gonna come out because I procrastinate. But I did start writing a book. Yeah. And I did use my journals to kind of like plan out what I was gonna write. So that's also something you can do. Yeah, this year I want my journaling to be, well, more organized, but also more messy. So I was thinking about this and I was like, more organized in terms of like, how do I explain this? I want to like be able to plan things out in my head in my journal, you know, be a little more organized about like that so that I don't get overwhelmed. But I also want it to be messier in terms of like, it doesn't have to look pretty. If I like it, if it helped me write things down, then that's great. I want to put pictures. I want to plan out things. I want to put like certain notes. I want to like put colors in it. I want to have messy handwriting because I'm writing so fast that my brain can't keep up. And I just want my journal to really be basically like a museum of my brain. That's what I want it to be. I want this journal to be a museum of everything that's going on in my brain. And wait, I'm going to show you one journal that was kind of the start of that for me, and then another journal that I made. So I'm going to teach you something. Okay, I'm going to find it. So this is probably like my favorite journal that I've ever had. It says Effie's Diary, Private, and then the end. And there was a sticker there, but it fell. And yeah. Well, this journal is a mess. Like, it just has a bunch of things. I can't show that because those are my medical records. But there's also like a lot of stuff in here. And I completely filled this up. And there's also like drawings just put in there. There's a lot of notes about like my book, more notes. And so these are notes for like an essay I was writing. And I just wrote like so much. and I decorated it so annoyingly. And this is something from therapy that I also just kept in it because it was like it's just a drawing, but I was like, this makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna keep it forever now. So I just keep that there. And this was like my first time really being messy about journaling, just writing whatever I wanted, putting papers on it, whatever. And then that journal ended. It came to an end. I thought I could keep this till the end of the year, but then I didn't. It ended because I had so many things to talk about. So what did my little silly self do? I put a bunch of papers together I just sewed them together. I don't know how to sew, so that's why it looks so messy. You see, I just did knots and just, but yeah, I made my own journal and it just has colored paper and I just wrote in it. And I want more of that. I want more of like messy journaling. Everything's going on in my brain, both visual, like everything, like visual stuff, philosophical stuff, everything that I think about and everything that I see and every picture I take. I want it to be in my journal. So I'm gonna end the video. Am I gonna end the video? Is this video ever gonna end? I don't know. Well, because you can see that the video ends in here. It ends. Oh my god. Anyways, this is my new journal. I got it for Secret Santa. My friend Eddie gave it to me. They were really nice, and they gave me two things. They gave me Normal People by Sally Rooney, which I've already read, but I didn't own my own copy, so I couldn't like annotate anything. And it's the only Sally Rooney book that I didn't have, so they gave it to me. And now I got all the Sally Rooney books. And they also gave me the journal. And this journal is very different from what I'm used to. It kind of reminds me of my first organizational journal, which was this black bullet journal. And that's the only time I've ever used a bullet journal. My only bullet journal ever. They gave me a bullet journal. And I've already started like decorating it a little bit, like just a little bit. And I put here like FB started on 1st of January and then ended, we don't know when it ends. And then, this is really interesting. It has like a thing for like personal data, but I'm gonna do that later so you don't see oh my god, I just spit all over myself. And then it has like an index, which I don't know how I'm gonna use that. I have no idea. And then it has like all the months. It does that for you. Like it has all the months. That's January. That's the things I have to do in January. It has all the months. And then it also has them like this. Like all the days. And then it has like this kind of like I put the days and then my exams and stuff. And then it's just blank. Just blank. It just says like date. Like the date. And you can write whatever you want. And these are my this is what I've written so far. I put just January 1st, and then I started highlighting some things because that's something I've done before, which was I would write, and then I would reread what I wrote, and I would highlight certain things that I thought were important. And I'm thinking maybe I should start doing that again. So I did do that again. And then there's January 2nd, which is today, and then there's like notes. And then it keeps, and then there's more like, and I always sign out with love, Effie. Always. Even if it's like I ate yogurt and it was really good. Love Effie, you know? And for a lot of time I used Dear Diary, and then but now I just kind of put the date, and then I sign out with Love Effie, and sometimes I write more. This is really confusing for a lot of people because they're like, well, a diary, you have one entry a day. No, I have several entries for just one day sometimes, so I just write the date, then I write whatever I want, and I always sign out with Love Effie, but then I can continue without another date, like Love Effie, and then it's like I write in the morning. In the morning, I'm writing like, oh, today I want to do this and that, and then and I had a dream about it. Love Effie, and it says like January 2nd, and then at night I want to journal again, so I'm not going to put January 2nd again because we already stated that it's January 2nd. So I just keep writing, and then I go Love Effie again. And that's kind of how I journal. And I just wanted to talk about that. So I think this video is going to be really like messy. But yeah, this is my journal, my current journal. It's pink and I love it. And I'm gonna like decorate it really annoyingly as I get more stickers. And then I'm gonna decorate these parts. All of this is gonna be decorated too. You know, all of this is gonna be decorated. And yeah, I'm just really excited. I love journals. I love journaling. You know. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I've been talking for 27 minutes. It's not that impressive. I've talked for like hours. Let me drink some water. Anyways, that was the video. You should start journaling. You should start journaling, and there's no way. You don't have to do it like me. You don't have to do it like your friend. You don't have to do it how you saw it on the internet. You can just do it however you want. Just be messy and be yourself and create memories and just be you and just make yourself into a little journal. I think that's really fun. So I hope you liked this video, and I don't know what my next video is gonna be. I just wanna let's go back into the why I wanna make a YouTube channel again. And love talking. I think I have some good ideas sometimes. So I just wanna talk about things that I like, and I wanna post content that I can change of lighting. How do I okay. Oh okay. And I just wanna like show people that they can be themselves. You know? Like you can just make little videos and be yourself and show the world the things that you like and the things that matter to you. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you didn't, that's fine. You don't have to like watch it again. So if you did, that's really cool. I'm happy that you did. And if you want to let me know, drop a little comment. If you also are starting a channel, also drop a little comment so I can go watch your videos. And if you have any like things to say about journaling that I didn't say, also let me know. And if you don't got anything to say, goodbye. I hope you watch another I hope you watch another video of mine sometime. Well, if you want, don't YouTubers have to like say this? I really don't care about this though. I guess subscribe. I don't really care though. Subscribe and like the video so that it reaches more people. Yeah, that's good. It reaches more people. But you don't have to. Just do whatever you want. And goodbye. How do I end this?